Hello, welcome. Modulate TV episode 2. Who'd have thought that would have happened? Hope everybody's still managing okay whilst we're in lockdown. We've got an amazing show for you tonight. We've got 8 different artists for you this evening. And we're also going European. We're going international. So we're going to be tripping over to Germany. We're going to be going over to Sweden. We're also going to be going to Amsterdam and also Llandudno Junction. So we're going to be dipping around all over the place tonight. So we have got some amazing artists for you tonight. We're going to kick off tonight with Andy Peggs. Andy Peggs was also on the last show. Andy's just an amazing artist and a very versatile artist, and he's been experimenting quite recently with a new modular system that he's got, and also with tape loops. So we've got that in this new song, and he's got a really gorgeous combination of textures that he's bringing together with his usual unique Andy Peggs style. So I hope you enjoy this. Andy Peggs. Andy Peggs there, amazing. Again, as always, Andy is superb, but considering that he's only been using the modular gear for, I think, around 6 months, that was an astonishing piece of work. And again, with those tape loops built into there as well. Andy's obviously been using synthesizers for, I don't know, decades. So the guy is a genius with these things, but that really was a superb piece of musical artistry, is the only way really to describe that. So next up, we've got Tulpadusha, which is a lady called Anna. So Anna is from Amsterdam. Anna also is the founder of Modular Moon, which is a modular synthesis school. Now, I should also mention that we'll have some links for artists tonight, and also some links to things like Modular Moon in Amsterdam, and also the Tulpadusha website as well. But this particular track by Anna, or Tulpadusha, is actually a collaboration as well. So this is a collaboration with Gerwin Eisenhower, and it's just fabulous. And it brings together Anna's vocals and also a synth performance, and also the improvised jazz drumming from Gerwin. And what an amazing combination this is. I know you'll enjoy this. This is superb, really unusual, really different, and just really amazing. Gerwin Eisenhower, Tulpadusha, please enjoy. Tulpadusha and Gerwin Eisenhower there. Astounding. I loved that jazz drumming over the top there. That was just a superb track. So next, we're going to wander over to Sweden. So please excuse my pronunciation if I get any of this wrong. But we are going to Sweden. We're going to a place called Vanas, and we're going to get a track from Grascala, I think it's Grascala, but Grascala is also known as Michael Hell. What a fantastic name. We've been a fan of Michael Hell's work for a very long time, and you'll understand why when you hear this track. So this track is created using the Octatrack and the Roland SH-01. There is also a superb set of music on SoundCloud and also on Spotify from Grascala, Michael Hell. But anyway, we've got one track tonight. This is just sheer genius and just at a proper professional level of music. Superb, amazing. Enjoy. Grascala there, truly amazing stuff. As I say, please do check out Grascala on Spotify. You spell it Graaskala. Fantastic work all round. So next up we've got Tell Her, which is a modular techno workout. Very heavy drum influence inside this, as you'll hear as we listen to it. Also, if you want to hear a little bit more, check out his Obscure Unfound record label, which is on Bandcamp. Again, we'll be adding in some links for these. But anyway, enjoy Tell Her. You can't beat a bit of techno, that's what I say. Fantastic song there from Tell Her. So next up, we've got Isis Murray. Isis Murray is Jade Lauren. We had to get Jade on the show after seeing her perform live at Nexus in Chester at the back end of 2019. So what I thought I'd do is have a quick chat with Jade first before we actually listen to the song. So I caught up with her yesterday just to talk a little bit about the inspirations, the equipment, and a little bit about Jade herself. So we had a chat, let's watch that, and then we'll slip straight into the song. So what was your inspiration behind thinking about the song in the first place? So, I mean, do you get like a spark of something which makes you think, well, actually, I'm going to start writing this way, or do you start just playing around and then see what develops? Or how do you actually progress things, and how did this song develop?
Just lots of playing, really, because I think I'd had the drum machine for about almost a year before I wrote the song, and I wanted to try like something different and really like just get into it intricately and try a different way of writing a song. So it was just came about one night, just exploring and playing and just enjoying the really like bassy sounds and the kick heavy sounds. But yeah, it was a really fun song to make. Really enjoyed it.
Well, we were chatting before, weren't we? And said I had an innovation circuit for about an hour and a half, and
yeah,
it wasn't quite for me because it had no screen on it, so I just couldn't work with it. That's just my lack of musical ability. But so, where did you start from, though? So, what brought you into developing electronic music, and then what instruments do you use in your general setup now?
So I started like really basic, just on like a really like cheap keyboard, probably about like 10 years ago, and just like experimenting, and then I got a synthesizer, and then just gradually built up. Then I got a loop pedal.
What was your first synthesizer then, Jade?
My first one was the Microkorg.
Great synthesizer to start with.
Yeah, they're really fun as well. And yeah, I haven't really properly played on it in a while, but I used to play on it a lot and just really get lost in just sounds and, you know, just like experimenting. But now I use an Alesis. I use the Alesis synth and the Circuit Innovation and my VT3, which is for vocals and getting like delay and sort of different effects from that.
So if you had a desert island synth, so if you could only choose one synth to remain for the rest of your life with, what do you think you'd choose?
I'm not sure really. Probably the Microkorg, because yeah, I just feel like you can get a lot out of it and just really play with it, and yeah.
So what's your, out of the song that you've done, and the song's called 2239, so out of the song that you've done, what's your favourite part of that? What's the bit that was perhaps most difficult to develop, but the bit that you feel most proud of actually achieving and pushing out? Or maybe it's just natural for you and you can just push this stuff out left, right and centre. I don't know.
I think it's sort of like in the middle where I record a note in. And that was again just through like playing, but I found that when I did that bit, it kind of like really fit. And then I just started experimenting with the like just twisting the knobs, but yeah, I don't think there wasn't anything really difficult about that track really. It just sort of, yeah. To
develop a song like that is phenomenal. It's a beautiful song. I think everybody's going to enjoy it tonight. So should we ever listen to the song? I think we probably ought to.
Brilliant, yeah.
So, Jade's been absolutely delightful talking to you. We're going to have a listen to 2239 now from Jade Lauren. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. I've enjoyed it when I've listened to it. And Jade, delightful talking to you.
Brilliant. Thank you, Jules.
Isis Murray there. Superb song. And can you believe all of that came out of a Novation circuit? Again, I think I probably did say this last week, but it just go to show that it's not the box you use, it's the talent using it. So next up, we're going over to Germany. We've got a self-confessed techno nerd from Germany called Tune Girl. Tune Girl uses a fantastic, amazing-looking modular system. So again, we've got some good heavy drums, some real pounding rhythms in here. I really know you're going to enjoy this. Tune Girl. Tune Girl there. Great bit of German techno. Next up, we've got Rob Spall. Many of you might know Rob. I don't know. I've known Rob for years. Didn't even realise he made music until only a few years ago, even though I'd known him a long time. So Rob is a bit of a genius at this sort of thing, and also does a lot of improvisation. Rob's also part of another band called Accretion Entropy. So Rob's using a GoPro here and a whole range of different pieces of equipment. I know you'll enjoy this. Rob is a proper pro. So anyway, enjoy Rob Spall. Rob Spall there, brilliant stuff as always. So I'm very sad to say that it's our last track of the night. However, what I'm very pleased to say is that it's Matt Siddall. Matt came to our very first Modulate night. I think it was about 18 months, 18 months, maybe 2 years ago, where Rob and I first met Matt when we did our very first Modulate night. And since then, Matt has started to make his own music, so he hadn't made music previous to that. And in the last year, Matt's performed a few times at Modulate in Colwyn Bay, and it's built up to this song, which is utterly astounding. That's the only way to really describe it. Matt, you need to be extremely proud of yourself for what you've achieved here. All of us have said when we've listened to this, it is an astonishing piece of work, genuinely is. So I can't think of a better way to finish the night than on something so beautiful and so amazing as this piece of work that you put together, Matt. So well done, amazing. Please everybody enjoy. Matt Siddall there. Fantastic track, Matt. Really superb. I'm sure everybody enjoyed that. So that's it for tonight. I'm afraid that was our last song. So thank you so much, everybody, for joining us again for episode 2 of Modulate TV. We've had a fantastic, eclectic mix of music from around the world tonight. So I'm going to give a quick shout out to each of the artists now just to say thank you. But first of all, just a quick thank you so much to Rob Dixon and to Matt Garnett for putting all this together again. Matt, amazing work on the technical side of things. Rob, again, you've organised everything beautifully. So thank you so much, guys. So let's just have a quick rundown again of who we listened to tonight. So we started off with Andy Peggs, who did that beautiful piece of modular and tape loop work for us. And then we moved on to Tulpa Duscher, who was doing a collaboration with Gerwin Eisenhower with those jazz drums over the top. Next up, we went over to Vanas in Sweden, where we had Graskala, also known as Michael Hell. Don't forget to check out Graskala on Spotify. And then we moved over to Tell Her, where we had a great piece of modular techno. Then we moved over to Isis Murray, which is Jade Lauren. Thank you so much, Jade. Really wonderful track there on the Novation circuit. And then we went over to Tune Girl, which was that beautiful techno track from Germany. Then we had Rob Spall. A lot of us know Rob, and he had that amazing little improvisation piece there. And then we finally rounded off the evening with Matt Siddall with that really amazing track that he put together. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you to all the artists for all the time and effort that you've put into recording these and allowing us to enjoy them with you. We hope to see you again in probably about 3 weeks' time for what will be Modulate TV episode 3. Thanks very much, everybody, and stay safe.